Hey, what's going on guys? It's Tom Mason here, back with another video, and today is an exciting one. It's one that I've been waiting a little while to post because I've had the images for a while, but I haven't been ready to share them just yet. But first I just want to say massive thank you to everyone who's supported this channel. We're over 10,000 subscribers now. That is absolutely awesome. Can't really believe it. I'm going to be doing a bit of a giveaway for the 10,000 subscribers. There's going to be a few different prizes for people, and one of those is kind of something that I'm going to roll over for a few videos in the future, is a chance to go through and do one-on-one Skype chats with people to give some feedback about their work and talk to them. So if you want to be eligible for that, all you got to do is drop a comment at the bottom of this video, say if you enjoyed it, liked it, what you want to see in the future, and then just say yeah, you'd be up for being in the giveaway for a Skype chat with me to talk about your photography and give you some hints and tips. So yeah, drop that down in the comments. And you have to be a subscriber, so if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. It makes such a difference. It's so useful for me, really helpful at growing this channel and everything like that. But anyway, back to today's video. If you're new to the channel and you haven't seen some of my other videos, please go and check out my camera trapping diaries from the jungle where I was last year, because if you don't, this video is going to spoil it for you. So I'll just give you a moment to click away. Now, if you've already watched the videos from last year, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about, because when I left, I hadn't really got the shot I wanted. I got some nice pictures, got a really lovely one of an ocelot that I was super happy with, as well as a couple of others that I haven't shown you yet that I will put up as I'm talking, but I still hadn't got the one I wanted. You know, you go to the Amazon rainforest looking for the king, especially when you're camera trapping, and in my mind when I went out there, I wanted a big cat. You know, a puma, whatever. I wanted a big cat, a proper jungle book. So I'll picture this awesome kind of image of a predatory big cat in the Amazon landscape. And when I left, I hadn't got it. So in the days beforehand, I was sitting around camp thinking to myself, you know, I want this shot, and how much am I willing to risk to get it? And I thought to myself, well, you know what? I've got my camera traps. I know the locations. I know exactly where I want the shot to come off. I'm going to leave a camera there. Because at the end of the day, you don't get these opportunities too often in life to leave a camera trap to get a shot that might be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, so you have to take it. And as a photographer, we have to take opportunities. So I decided I'd go back, hike through the jungle on my last day and set up a camera trap in a location that I was thinking to myself, God, if it comes off here, it's going to be beautiful. And, well, here's that camera. I set the camera up, this with a Nikon 18 to 55mm lens on a Nikon D3100. So for anyone who talks about wildlife photography needing the most expensive cameras and everything like that, you really don't. Like, you can do it on cheap gear if you know what you're doing. And actually in some future videos I'm going to be talking about some really good value cameras that are great for wildlife photographers, so look out for that in the future. But back to the Nikon D3000, I rigged it all up, got my flashes in position, my trigger, did a couple of test shots that I will show you right now, of me walking through pretending to be a big cat to get everything ready. I closed my pelican case and left it, and then headed home from the jungle. Firstly, a big shout out to Anna. Anna was one of the guys who was out with me in the rainforest. She was an intern over there, and she I trained her on how to look after my camera, and she looked after it for me whilst I was there, changing batteries, making sure the memory card was topped up. But I was super lucky. I've sat on the images for a while, I haven't shown people them because I wanted the camera back in my hand before I did. But about 3 weeks after I left the jungle, I got a phone call from Anna, and she was super excited, telling me that I'd got the shot. Now, when she said I got the shot, I was thinking, you know, a big cat, brilliant. Probably likely a puma, that's the one that we'd seen go through that area before. So I was super stoked. You know, she got back to camp, had to wait for the internet to turn on so that she could WeTransfer me some files, and you know, I was just waiting for 1 or 2 pictures. That's it. You know, when you camera trap, that's what you're probably going to get. And I thought it'll probably be a bit off, it won't be perfect. Anyway, I got the files through. Not 1, not 2, not 5, 10, but 12 pictures. And I'm only going to show you a couple because I'm going to show you the couple of best ones. The first were exactly what I thought they would be, a puma walking dead down the track, but exactly where I wanted it to be. You know, it was the same puma that I'd already got a shot of that for me is really exciting because it just really links it to that habitat. You know, whilst I was there, I'd already got a picture of this puma, and to get an even better one was super exciting. You see the white little mark on its back. But then I scrolled to the next picture, and for me, it's everything that wildlife photography is about. You know, when I started as a wildlife photographer when I was 11, I was going after blue tits and grey tits in my garden, and it was super exciting. There was nothing I wanted to do more than when I got home from school was go out and take pictures of blue tits and grey tits. As I got older, foxes, badgers and things like that took over, and when I turned professional, I started to look for these other opportunities, these other subjects that I'd always wanted to go and work with. I got the chance to go to the rainforest a good few years ago, and whilst I was there I was thinking, wow, imagine getting a Jaguar shot. You look at your National Geographic, you look at stuff like that, and you think those shots take years to do and an effort and a huge amount of work. And so when I went back to the rainforest this time, that's what I was after. I wasn't after thousands of pictures on a trip. I was just after maybe 2 or 3, maybe 12 good ones that I could show as a portfolio. And for me, this picture is just what I want to do long term with my work. It's very similar to the videos as well. You know, I don't want to produce a video every single week if it's just a video every single week. I want to make stuff that I'm really proud of, and this image largely took 2.5 months to get right. Every day that I walked into the jungle to clean a lens off, to get something perfect, to move something, to understand how my triggers were working in the rainforest, for it all to come together that when I left and positioned it to get, well, I'm just going to show you it, to get this is what it's all about. You know, to get a Jaguar walking into the frame, looking into the shot, exactly where I hoped it would be, for the light to be right, for all my flashes to work, for it to be triggered at the right time, to have the rainforest in the background and it to be somewhere that I know from the weeks of walking past this shot and looking down there and saying that is the image I want to get of a Jaguar. I can't even explain how excited I am to show it to you. I've been looking at this picture for a good couple of months now. You know, I put it into competitions, it didn't get anywhere, but it doesn't matter. For me, this is what photography is about, and this is why I want this channel to be about, the excitement of making wildlife images. And you know, it was done on a Nikon D3100. This camera cost me £126 used from Wex Photographic. That's right, £126 used. You don't need a D850, you don't need a D500. I mean, yes, they help, and they definitely helped me make some of the other pictures on that trip. But wildlife photography is about understanding your subject, understanding the location, and knowing how to get those shots. And when it all comes together and you get that final image, there is absolutely no greater feeling. And I just can't explain how happy looking at this picture makes me. I hope that you guys like it, you know, to an extent I don't really care if you do, but I hope that this kind of gives you a little insight of how I love to work as a photographer and what this channel is going to be in the future. It's going to be trips abroad, but it's going to be UK stuff as well, but I want it to be about making photographs, working hard to get single images or groups of images that are a bit different, that are a bit special. I'm not going to make a video every week. I will try to make as many videos as can, but I'm not going to force them. I want to make stuff that I'm really proud of and that hopefully you guys are really going to enjoy. There is my final image from the jungle, the last in the Amazon series. Thank you all very much for following the whole process. You know, I didn't show everything in the videos because there were just days and days of me just walking into the field and getting absolutely nothing, and I thought 4 videos of that was enough. You didn't need to see 15 of the same day. But there you go, the effort, the hard work, it eventually pays off. And to anyone starting in wildlife photography, getting into it, you're going to have so many days when you get nothing. You're going to have so many days when you don't get a single image. You're going to have weeks of it, months of it. But then there'll be those special moments when you are so close to your subjects, when you can make pictures, when the light comes good, when everything works, and you're going to feel exactly how I feel right now. And that is what it's all about. So thank you very much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed the pictures. There's going to be videos on the way in the future, you know, some budget stuff, things like that. So join me for that. If you're not subscribed already, be sure to, you know, click down there and join the channel. If you want to be in the giveaway, comment below. Thank you very much, and yeah, I'll see you soon.